Here's a professionally made but unnecessary intro. So let's talk about figs. Let's talk about figs.
October 4th, 2025, Figologist here, and here we have yet another Mount Etna tree. This is St. Rita, and this one has been in the ground for 3 years. It's a really nice shape. If you look, it's got a nice central, 3-inch trunk, that kind of vase form that really opens up. This is a really big tree, and if you look at, the figs, it is extremely productive, like one of those every node figs. So we're gonna take a couple of these off. It is they're finally ripe. Compared to some of the other Etnas that I've been trialing, while some of those have been in pots, admittedly, this typically is a little earlier, and it hasn't been. We're early October with a really ideal climate this year. So let's go taste St. Rita and see what it has to offer. Sometimes you sit down to film a video and you get interrupted by squawking Steller's jays or construction sounds, chainsaws when you live in the country, leaf blowers, propeller planes, which are what's interrupting me today. So this is another take. We'll see if this one takes. This is St. Rita, another in the Mount Etna family. I've tasted several now. We've tasted an unknown Mount Etna, Chicago Hardy, Mavra Sika, Marseilles Black VS, Tacoma Violet. So this is another one. This one is about 10 to 14 days behind my other in-ground, which is Tacoma Violet, and about 2-ish weeks behind the potted ones that we've tasted so far. But it's super productive. This is from One Green World. It is incredibly productive. I mean, there's probably 100 figs on this 6 or 7 foot tree. Let's weigh these and see what we get. These are, typically, like most Mount Etnas, are smaller, 21.5, 13.5, 34. So if you average them, just over 20. I got a couple samples here to try just to get a sense of their characteristics. But this is last year. Some of these dried on the tree and they were just magnificent. Just so flavorful. Well, hello. That is like berries forever. This one feels a little less ripe. Yeah, you can see the difference in color there. Some of these have a little bit of a longer neck, so they hide under the leaves, which is nice. All right, so we have some representative options here. Let's kind of let these pose for the camera. So again, Mount Etnas, and I'll keep pasting the varieties in the notes so that you guys can see. There's so many different Mount Etna trees. Not really known for Breba, are known for being often cold hardy. Some of them split more. This one, I didn't really point it out, but pretty tight eye on all of the 3 that I picked. But some of them are just super productive. This one in particular is extremely productive for me. So I'm going to taste the ripest of these. I'm going to load the bricks and just get a sense. I mean, again, the nuance of these are basically, I look at this and I say, okay, is this going to be a strawberry bomb like many of the other ones, or is there some nuance to it? Is there more raspberry, more blueberry, more plum, tones? But let's take a look. This is 3rd year in ground St. Rita, Oregon Zone 9A, October 4th, 2025.
No, body wants to hear gross sounding fig chewing into a microphone.
All right. That is delicious. Let's taste or test this one. This one's going to be 20.1. Yeah.
Awful, by the way. Right? Yeah, terrible.
Predominantly strawberry. Plum. I taste red plum. And then after I've swallowed the fig, I get melon on the back end. Like just melon. Like a more honeydewy melon flavor. It's wonderful. I mean, I love Mount Etnas. This and the Tacoma Violet, I like the Tacoma Violet better. We'll see what my family thinks. It's very delicate. Really no seed crunch at all. No real chew. It kind of dissolves in your mouth. The skin is like the black cedar skin. It's like stuck to the roof of my mouth. It just kind of disintegrated in my mouth. It's just a thick flavor. It is still, I can still taste the strawberry on my palate. Very, very pleasant. Obviously this one's in the ground and it's big. I'm not going to do anything to this one. It's so productive. And to have that many Mount Etnas staggered a couple of weeks after my Tacoma Violet is a good thing to me, because it keeps me eating them through October. I think this is a great option. It does very well in the ground in my zone. It doesn't seem to split as much as Tacoma Violet does. There's some Tacoma Violets that split. None of these split as much as like Floria. That's my most splitty of the figs I have. But it's very pleasant. I really enjoy this fig. I mean, again, to just have a fig like this and be able to kind of just pop it in your mouth and enjoy is a treat. So yeah, thumbs up, Saint Rita. I'm gonna let some of these dry on the tree, because those are the ones that really they shrivel, and these Mount Etnas that have a little bit of a longer neck have a tendency to do that. But I love them. So good. I just tasted a couple figs today, which is exciting. Get out there and experiment. Try different things. Try different figs. Grow them in the ground. Grow them in the pot. Report your findings. Collaborate. Have a lot of energy, like me. Leave your comments below if you've had this fig, or if there's a particular Mount Etna that you really love, and I will talk to you all later.